There we go, live. Bonjour, ni hao, and welcome to the GaymeBoyz channel. I'm Suki Shore. You might be used to seeing Johnny, but he is not here. Well, he's kind of here. And without further ado, I would love to introduce the other hosts of the Big Gay Game Show, my friends Sofonda, Booz, and Joshua Testo.
The other hosts. Yes, we are, Josh. The other hosts.
Co-hosts.
Co-hosts. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Hi, Suki. Long time no see.
Long time no see, indeed.
I thought you retired.
You know, I was tired, but then I took a nap. But comedy.
Okay. We're starting off real low, so we're just gonna angle those jokes up.
You know what? Set the bar high, and then you can only go up higher.
Sure. Story of her life, folks.
Right.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, you look lovely. It's very bondagey, but
thank you. You know what?
Not you. Not you, Minnie.
So cruel. You look beautiful as well, Sofonda.
Thank you. I try. It's another Madalessi wig creation. A little last minute something, but you know, just trying to change it up. It's something different.
Beautiful. You know how you like when you get into drag, you just can't stop looking at at least I can. I'm very Alyssa Edwards that way. I can't pass by anything. And what the weirdest thing is the reflection of the camera is backwards. So like I'm like, oh, that's the hair I want to fix. I want to fix this one. So that's what I'm constantly.
See, I already do that in the bathroom. Like I'm panicking like right before I come on. I'm like, and so Matt like gets all the hairs out of my face and takes care of me. So. Is what it is.
Aww. Tim did not do those things. He said, "Do you need to use my computer?" I said, "Yes, please, thank you."
Lesser. I know we got sorry for people who were freaking out that there was no countdown. I think we were filming some other content, so I think that's why you may have been awaiting our arrival. How many we got? How many got, Suki?
Currently, there are 47 people watching this live. That does not account for people who are watching as teams. If this is your first time playing the Big Gay Game Show, welcome. And how this works is Sofonda and Josh will be reading all of the questions and providing lovely entertainment while I take care of reading the comments, scorekeeping, and making sure that everything runs smoothly. We have some new upgrades since you've last seen us. We have our logo in the top left corner and a lovely rainbow back.
Look at that.
But if you have any questions, need anything repeating, please feel free to put them in the comments and I'll make sure that they get responded to.
I finally learned how to put in the comments. Oh, well.
And now Josh knows Sofonda knows how to see the comments during the show.
It's Dustin. Don't worry. Johnny will be back one day. We're not sure where. Johnny broke quarantine, so Suki now is just taking over. So,
I saw in the news, this is a true story, that somebody was found that a lone man had broken into Disneyland and was wandering around the park, even though it's closed. And strangely, Johnny is missing.
Johnny.
So,
I'm not going to spread fake news. I'm just going to say Johnny's not here and Suki is. Let the facts speak for themselves.
Oh, all right. It's 8:05. I think the one thing we need to make sure everybody knows, if you are new, welcome. Down on the scroll on the bottom is our answer form, cyogn.com. So if you're playing as a team or if you're playing by yourself, make sure you have at least one person who's accessing that to make sure to submit your answer form. We're playing on the honor system, so please no looking things up on the internet, no Googling everything. So we're playing on honor system, play with your friends and play against each other, play against other teams. We will give a score update for where we are. I think we're going to end season 1, we'll call it, next week with our grand winners next week. We may have a few surprises in store. We'll see. I don't know. So in order to protect the integrity of it, please just make sure you guys are playing on the honor system. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you for being here. I think, are we ready? Do we want to get started?
We are ready.
Real quick, I just want to do two things. Cheers, everybody. I want to do two special cheerses. One is a delayed happy birthday to Peter Cleary. Happy birthday, Peter. One of our regular patrons over at Meeting House, where we usually do Big Gay Game Show. So I want to say happy birthday to Peter. So a little sip for Peter.
And Jared. Jared is also on tonight, and it was his birthday yesterday. So
well, happy birthday, Jared.
Happy birthday, Jared.
And then my other toast is to me, because unfortunately we didn't get to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Sofonda's house party at Meeting House. So I'm celebrating. It was technically last Thursday, would have been the 16th. So we're celebrating it here tonight with the Big Gay Game Show. So I'm so happy to be here with Suki and Josh and Johnny, wherever he is.
And also perfectly Kat's birthday. And yes, that was it.
And
Jesus.
Yes.
Yes, David, we will celebrate your birthday in July when it comes about that time. But we want to make sure we stay on target. So let's get all that aside. Cheers, quaranteers. It's all downhill from here. Here we go. All right, Josh, let's do this.
All right. Can you see the screen?
I can.
All righty. I can no longer see. Oh. Comments. Okay. Good luck. Here we go. Here's the April leaderboard.
Ooh, girl. I was going to say it. So Five Guys is a burger joint, not a personal challenge. Lindsay / Supermarket Sweepers are in the lead after 3 weeks of play. Jody's Dolphin team started Rona is second. Joe Exotic cures COVID's, formerly known as Latham Boys and Girls, followed by Alessi Wig Fans, House of Megan, Quarren Queers, Squirrel Girls, Dustin and his cats, and Quarren Kitty, bringing up the top 10. So don't worry, it is still anybody's game because every week we have got different stuff. So you never know. Keep playing, keep coming back week after week, and we'll see next week who ends up on top.
There will be a lot of chances for points between this week and next, so it really can still be anybody's game.
And I would say if you want even more chances for points, make sure you follow us on Choose Your Own Game Night, Sofonda Booz, and Suki Shore, Doodle Daddy. Follow everybody just for more chances because we might have some other surprises coming your way too. So round one, we always start inspired by our favorite game shows. One of our favorite game shows is Jeopardy. Pardon me. So this is our spin on that called Jeopardy. Hey. So you're going to make sure you, again, one person on your team goes to cyogn.com, access the answer form. It is one question, one answer, 1 point per question. Usually that's how it's going to go unless we tell you otherwise. So I think
this week, are 1 point per question.
Yeah, I think they're 1-pointers. Yeah. So, but we usually tell you when you can answer more. So here's question one for round one. At Charlie D'Amelio, at Lauren Gray, and at Zach King. Oh, please don't put the answers in the comments. Don't put the answers in the comments. Do not put the answers in the comments. One more time. Don't put the answers in the comments. No, the questions in the comments, not answers. Thank you. At Charlie D'Amelio, at Lauren Gray, and at Zach King are the top 3 most followed accounts on what popular website and app? I want to make sure I pronounce that. So again, please don't put it in the hello tater thoughts. I love submitting. I bet you do, Justin. Oh my goodness. I love people like reading me, like Drew, like you know darn well where to put those answers. How dare you? cyogn.com. That's cyogn.com. I'll beat you. I will beat you every time. I have on my Joan Crawford wig. I will beat you. I will get a wire hanging out. We'll beat you. And don't worry, guys. We will go back if you have questions or need questions repeated. We'll always do a quick recap of everything. So if you don't know it, maybe jot some notes down. We'll do a quick recap 1 through 5 after this round. Let's move on to question 2. Nathan Drake is the protagonist of what popular PlayStation video game series that is soon to be made into a movie starring Tom Holland?
That fact.
And soon is relative because I think every movie has been delayed.
I know.
But yes, Tom Holland is signed on along with Mark Wahlberg, who will be playing Sully from the same video game.
Great. Just give the whole plot away. Thanks for all the spoilers.
Fun fact, I have an action figure of Nathan Drake because he's one of my favorite video game characters.
He really sounds like a soap opera character. Nathan Drake.
When this is all over, I'll take a picture of it, Sofonda, and you'll see why I enjoy Nathan Drake.
There's a lot of video game people I have crushes on. I'm not gonna lie. Like we played some like a Jackbox game that said how many people have been like attracted to like a cartoon figure or like a fictional character, and like the number was really high, and like I guess I'm just like, well, I guess. And then Matt was just like, well, there's also anime porn. I was like, thank you. Okay, great. There's that too. So guess I forgot about that whole market.
The very first cartoon crush I had on was Dimitri from Anastasia, though. He was a dreamboat. And Eric, obviously, from Little Mermaid.
I think Eric.
The guy from Tangled, 100%.
Flynn Rider.
Flynn Rider.
Okay, you two need to put it back in your pants, please, because we need to move on to the question.
Okay.
And Tuxedo Mask.
In total, we discussed this last week, so if you were paying attention.
This is an easy one if you pay attention.
In total, how many husbands has Tiger King Joe Exotic had? In total, how many husbands has Tiger King Joe Exotic had? There was a little bit of a debate about it last week. If you were watching, paid attention, then you'll know. Oh man, I should not be I like Matt's comment. Meanwhile, across town, Nathan Drake was having a different kind of party.
I want to go to that party.
Oh boy.
Question 4.
One more time. In total, how many husbands has Tiger King Joe Exotic had? If you don't know from watching last week, take a guess. Just don't Google it and don't put it in the comments. Number 4. The second run of what television series, first airing 1998 to 2006 and then returning in 2017, comes to an end this Thursday, April 23rd. The second run of what television series, first airing 1998 to 2006 and then returning in 2017, comes to an end this Thursday, April 23rd. I don't want to say too much about this right now, but I have feelings about this, so we will talk about it when we get to the answers.
I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts
because I have feelings. I have lots of feelings. I have other feelings besides like happy drunk and angry drunk. There's other feelings too. Like there's what's the word I'm looking for? Judgy drunk too.
Judgy Wudgy was a drunk.
Judgy Wudgy was a drunk.
Your range is so deep, Sofonda.
You have no idea. I'm as deep as a puddle. Let me tell you something. All right, let's move on to question number 5, please. Movie match question.
I realize we haven't been doing these since we don't do trivia at the bar anymore, and I wanted to put one in. I think
we should do a local question next week for Chicago and make it something. Just a thought. But movie match question. Name the movie the two celebrities below starred in together. Tom Cruise and Julianne Moore. What movie did they star in together? Suki and I played this when Josh sent it to us. We both played. We played everything except for the last round because I'm going to play the last round with you guys and see how I do. Suki, how did you get this one right?
I did not.
I did not either.
I went
you combing your hair.
Wait, what?
Are you combing your hair?
No, I was just pushing one hair aside because I didn't put a hair clip in.
What's in your hand?
A comb.
So you are combing your hair.
Yes.
So you lied.
No.
I'm just teasing. I just don't. You're obsessed.
I know. I was gonna put a hair pin in, but I was running late.
I actually am. I can see why you would be obsessed with touching your hair because I'm obsessed with your hair. I love that wig. I'm sorry. I love your natural hair.
This is not a wig.
Sorry. Obviously, it's your natural hair because obviously your lips and your eyes are the exact same color. So obviously it's natural.
Well, fun fact, Carrie picked this out for me, aka Tim, because what I was gonna wear, he goes, "Don't wear that."
Well, at least your husband was thoughtful enough to do that. Right. All right, let's do a quick recap 1 through 5, please. Josh, round 1, question 1. Charlie D'Amelio, Lauren Gray, and Zach King are the top 3 most followed accounts on what popular website and app? I don't know why I'm obsessed with saying that. Number 2, Nathan Drake was having a different kind of party, is the protagonist of what popular PlayStation video game series that is soon to be made into a movie starring Tom Holland? See, I may have gotten this, but I misread Tom Holland as Tom Hardy. I don't know.
I think Tom Hardy would also be a good casting choice. So, I mean,
we'll discuss.
Okay.
Table it for now. Question 3.
Nathan would be my first choice, though.
In total, how many husbands has Tiger King Joe Exotic had? Is this obsession? We need to end this nationwide obsession with Joe Exotic. It just needs to.
If we continue this into May, there will be a new. We decided Tiger King was the April theme for the questions. That'll change if we continue this.
Good to know. All right, question 4. The second run of what television series, first airing 1998 to 2006, and then returning in 2017, now comes to an end again this Thursday, April 23rd. What is that TV series? Reboots. Movie match question number 5 in this round. Name the movie the 2 celebrities below have starred in together. Tom Cruise and Julianne Moore.
And there's only one correct answer. There is not more than one movie that they have started together.
Okay, fine. If you want to be like that, fine. Fine. Right, we're going to move on to round number 2. I'm sorry, excuse me. So this is called Odd One Out. We have 5 questions this round. Basically, we're going to give you 4 choices, and we're going to give you a question and 4 choices. What you have to do is pick the letter of the odd one out. So if we say, I'm not going to make anything up. I can't come up with anything on the fly. So we're going to give you a series of pictures, or there is one question where we give you something different, but 4 choices each round. And then 3 they match the criteria of the question, and 1 is the odd one out. So go ahead, pick the odd one out. This is again from Hollywood Game Nights. If you haven't watched it, you got plenty of time to catch up. Let's move on to question number 1. Category is Batman villains. Batman villains. Now, these are all, I know this. This is what I grew up on. This was the Batman animated series, which I loved, very near and dear to my heart. Very, very much.
But did you if you had to pick between, if you had to play F, Marry, Kill with Spider-Man, the animated series, X-Men, and Batman, what would you do?
F, Marry, Kill of those, I would kill Spider-Man animated series.
I don't remember the Spider-Man. Is that the old one with Spider-Man and his in Firestar, like the old one?
No, that was
Black Cat was in that. Yeah.
No, there was one on Fox in
That's what I'm thinking about.
Kill Spider-Man.
Kill Spider-Man, F, X-Men, and marry Batman the animated series.
Yeah, because this might be a hot take. X-Men was a great cartoon, but Batman was one of the best cartoons. And X-Men was fantastic.
I'm surprised.
Brian, no. So the question is, there's 3 things that fit the question. Which one does not fit the question? So you want to put the letter of the one that does not fit. Which one is not Batman? Yes.
And for those of you who are on the form, it is simply for all of these questions a drop-down menu that you just slide and select the letter in which you think is the odd one out.
And Dustin read me just right because you F the X-Men animated series specifically for Gambit.
Oh, Gambit and Jean Grey will be in the background. Oh.
And on that note, let's move on to question 2, please. Thank you. All right. Category is 3 of these celebrities performed in Lady Gaga's One World Together at Home virtual concert. We are not going to tell you who these 4 people are. Josh, can we go full screen on this so everybody can see?
Oh, I can do that for you. Hold on.
It's full screen on my screen because I can't see you guys. So,
So if we could, so there's 4 celebrities here. All you need to do is pick which one did not perform in the One World Together at Home virtual concert that Lady Gaga threw this past week. Did either of you watch that?
I
I
did.
started it, but I got bored.
I did not want to watch it.
I
I'm
fast
sure,
forward a
I'm
lot of
sure
it.
Suki and Johnny both watched together the Disney sing-along special.
I did. It was
How was
that
that?
was good. That was legit like good. This was not as good. Hot take, but still.
You heard it here first, folks. Please, someone tweet Lady Gaga that at Suki Shore thought that her concert wasn't as good.
I do. I would give her notes.
I'm joking.
I would give her notes and say at Lady Gaga, be better.
A quick cautionary tale about tagging celebrities. Brian watched this past winter. Carson Kressley from like Queer Eye and RuPaul's Drag Race did a show about wrapping paper.
It was great.
And Brian watched the first episode and made like a not great comment about the show and tagged Carson. I don't think he was really thinking about it. And Carson replied to Brian and was and killed Brian with kindness. But the moral of the story is that when you do tag celebrities, sometimes they read it.
Don't be that guy or gal.
I'd say great job at Lady Gaga, but
No but. Just thank you. Thank you for your efforts. Moving on to question 3. Don't do it. See, this is where it's not pictures. So category is prime numbers. 3 of these are prime numbers. 1 of them is not. Do you remember what prime numbers are? If you don't Google it. Just go off your memory and see, are we considering Sofonda a celebrity? No, we are not. We are not. We may consider Sofonda a celebrity in the future, but not this week.
Hey, I have a question from my cousin, Joseph. Hi, Joseph. He said that question 1, that he has an answer form asking him to arrange it from cheapest to most expensive. Is anybody else experiencing that? Because that was last week's round 2.
it might have still. Wait, no, it shouldn't still be there. I just filled in all the answers.
I'll tell him to try refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah. Write down your answers before you refresh.
No, that would be negative because I just went to the website and checked and it is not there. So he might have not.
Could it be a cookies thing or something?
Yeah, or it's a ghost form, but it's not currently live. All of the we have a ghost.
It's a ghost.
If anyone has any other questions, submitting, I can take direct emails, I guess, and just take your answers.
Yeah. If we've got an issue, just let Suki know. Suki's here for you. If you need Suki at 3:00 in the morning, just like Jake from State Farm, she will be there.
Totally. I don't sleep. I only sleep about like 2 to 4 hours a night.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I get a lot done.
Suki, he said that he did refresh it. It says Tuesday, April 21st, but he's getting the old form. I don't know how to fix that, Joe. Maybe try closing your browser and reopening it. Maybe try a different device. We can always add your answers to your team name. We know your team name.
Also, if he's seeing if anyone is seeing that there, you can just still put a number there. You can fill the form, that form field with anything. So just put a letter.
Yeah, we still have round 2, still had 5 questions last week. So you should be fine. Just put whatever it is in the blank.
Yes.
If it doesn't work out.
Yes.
Let's move on to question 4, please. Category is movies featuring Ben Stiller's. No, it's just, are they? Oh, wait.
They were divorced. So here's what's weird. They were divorced in 2017, but still appear together all the time. So they kind of have some weird setup going. I don't know.
So Ben Stiller's wife, ex-wife, whatever she is, Christine Taylor. If you don't know who Christine Taylor is, then you might not know this question. But we'll talk a little bit more about her in depth a little bit later, because I also have feelings on Christine Taylor. But I don't want to say anything about them. Don't say it. I know what you want to say. Trust me, Suki. Bite your tongue. I know exactly.
I'm scoring when that
I was going to include a picture of who she is, and I just didn't have room.
Trust me. If you got to know or you don't.
She was one of my. Can I say that she was one of my first crushes as a girl?
I think she's beautiful.
Hang on. Was she one of your first crushes like she was a girl or you were dressed as a girl?
No, I was not dressed as her, but when I was a little boy, before I had a crush on her.
All right. Same. We should talk about that at some point at length too. I'm sure that's a very interesting conversation.
Only my
question 5. Oh, if you had not seen the movie Clue, you have not lived. So these are all stills from the movie Clue. The category is suspects who killed Yvette in one of Clue the movie endings. These are 4 of the suspects, and if you've never seen it, there are 3 separate endings, similar to the board game. It could be any combination of suspect, weapon, and room. And there's an extra character in there, Yvette. She was killed in the 3 endings by 3 different people. One of them, she was not killed by in any ending. Who is that person? That's the letter you want to put down on your answer form. That is what we're looking for.
And I'll say, I know this is a little more of a niche question, but I also know our audience. And I know that a lot of you have seen this movie, if not once, many, many times. And if you don't know it, you got a 1 in 4 shot at guessing it.
I was going to say, yeah, it's true. 25% chance. And if you don't know it, should be at the top of your quarantine watching list.
100%.
Definitely. My favorite movie of all time. Of all time. Let's go back and do a quick recap. 1 through 5, please. All right. 3 out of these are Batman villains. One of them is not. Which one is not a Batman villain? Go ahead and put that letter down under round 2, question 1 for your form on cyogn.com. Round 2, question 2. 3 of these celebrities performed in Lady Gaga's One World Together at Home virtual concert. One of them did not. Put down the letter of the celebrity who did not perform. Question 3. 3 of these are prime numbers. One of them is not. Put down the letter of the not prime number. And question 4. One of these movies features Ben Stiller's ex-wife, Christine Taylor. One of them does not. Put down the letter of the movie that does not feature Christine Taylor. And finally, number 5. If you've not seen the movie Clue the movie, get out of here and go watch it right now. Just kidding. In the 3 endings, 3 of these suspects killed Yvette, the maid. One of them did not. So go ahead and put the letter of the person who did not. Again, I love that we do this format, like where it's just like all the questions, but I have so many feelings on all the answers that I'm like, so many feelings.
One of these suspects hated her.
Stop. Don't you do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it later. Don't you do it. Don't do it.
I won't. All right.
I don't get a lip sync round this week because our music round is round 3. Name that TV show tune. We have 7 questions this round. So how this is going to work is we're going to play you a TV theme song. Some of them have words, some of them are instrumental. So all you have to do is you don't have to name the artist because I don't think many of us know who those artists are. But we're going to play you a song. You're going to name what TV show it's from, and you get a point. This is the round where I caught up on. The first 2 rounds, I didn't do so hot, but this was the round that I'm like, got it.
What was our final score? I had 11. What did you get?
I had 12.
This is where you beat me because I did not know many of these.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to number 1.
This is my request. Somebody last week said I want TV show themes, and you know what? Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, if you guys have stuff that you want to see or games that you want us to try and do, here's where we go and get the supermarket sweep requests in. We're working on it. Trust me, we have some ideas.
That's a great idea.
We have got a really good idea. Are we doing? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so. But if you have ideas, put them in the comments. We do read your comments, obviously. This came from one of you guys. So here we go. Round 3, question 1. Name this show. put me on. Oh wow, that was intense.
I know. It takes you to a specific place, though, doesn't it? Like, it's a very good theme song.
I did not know that one. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very good theme song, though. And now that I know what it is, it does make sense. So let's hear number 2, please, Josh.
Hold on. Joseph is asking me. There's nothing to put. Joseph, if you can hear me, there was nothing to put in order in the previous round. You were just picking one thing each round. All right, here we go. Question 2. Name that theme song.
Oh my God!
The sound effects are in the recording.
the extra sound.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is, it'll all make sense. But I've never noticed how funny it is
with the sound effects built into their cat. Yes.
Yes. All right. Let's do number 3 from round number 3. We're looking for the name of the TV show. Oh, you stopped it right at the best part. That was the ending.
It always does.
Every 3 more seconds.
Blue balls every time.
Every time. Even when there's not words, I'm like, you can't see me, but I was dancing my butt off. So was Suki.
We were committing to the moment.
Annie Hoozle. I think this one might have words, so I'm very excited. I don't know if I know the words, but I'm sure as hell try.
Question 4?
Question 4. Oh, Suki. Suki knows her TV theme songs.
No, I noticed that I only put it on once I got to the end and I knew the words.
So I think that there's a few more lyric ones in here too that you can.
I some of them I know a little bit. We'll see. Let's do question 5.
Question 5.
When you came in the air and every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I wanna do bad things with you. I'm the kind to sit up in his room, heart sick and and I still don't know it. I don't know what you've done to me, but I know this much is true. I wanna do bad things with you.
Nice Suki Shore impression.
Looks about right. That's all it takes.
Oh dear God, you are a kook. I swear. I lost my pen cap. I don't know
I
where.
lost the gem. Must have fallen off when I went to go get a water bottle. Whoa.
All right, question 7. Wait, this is question number 5. That was 5 or 6.
This is question 6 now.
This is question 6. I don't know why I just went round to end. I'm like, go.
I know. I actually probably could have fit 10 in because they're pretty quick. Here we go.
Here we go. Question 6.
Down this road, walking the line, spinning my pride. I have made mistakes in my life that I just can't hide. I believe I'm ready for love has been. Yeah, I got myself together. Now I'm ready to say I've been searching my soul tonight. I know there's so much more tonight. Now I know I can shine the light, find my way back home.
Blue balls.
Every
Stop
time.
It was like 10 more seconds.
That's what she said.
I was really feeling that one too.
You
I
were.
got my own Suki Shore. I was like, no.
There was a second when I just made the screen just so I could look at you and just applaud you.
That one took me a minute, but then once it hit like the stride, I was like, I know this one. I know this one.
Yeah.
Question 7, last one.
Maybe the world is blind, or just a little unkind. Don't know. Seems you can't be sure of anything anymore. Although you may be lonely and then one day you're smiling again. Every time I turn around, I see the girl who turns my world around.
Josh,
Did I leave you?
you can't see my face right now, can you?
I can't. Yes, we all can see your face.
No, I'm saying Josh can't.
No, Josh cannot see your face, unfortunately. But if he watches us back, which all of you can do, if you want to play this game with your friends or with other family members, you can always play it back and reveal the answers and just do the forms manually. But what were you about to say, Aaron Michael or Sofonda?
I'm sorry, who?
Sofonda.
Thank you. Thank you. Now that I'm frowning so hard, I look like one of those what are those things from Sesame Street that
Yep.
yeah, I'm looking like one of those things.
Someone has requested 6 again for this round.
Yeah, guys? I just gotta say one thing. I know I've been making some comments about my cousin Joseph, but I've solved the mystery.
Oh, you did it!
He has not heard anything I've said tonight because they have been playing along and answering last week's trivia on the recorded video on YouTube.
Hey, whatever works.
It shows that it works.
It works. So that is why he keeps asking why he can't put things in order. And that's why he has not heard a single thing I've said tonight, because he's been watching a video and playing along with it as if it was the live stream.
And that's why he thought the form should look the way it did.
Yes. Sorry, I just had to clarify.
On a
really
more
funny.
note, thank you, Devin. It's the yip yips.
Yep. That's not pretty to do. All right, we have a lot of questions for a lot of the numbers. So I would say do all of the, starting at 3, do all the music round again.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And then Chris Wines, you asked which question number was the odd number question. That was all of round 2. I hope
you want the prime number question specifically?
I don't know.
The prime number question?
Chris, clarify what question you need answered below, and we'll try to help you.
Here's question 3.
All right, yeah, we'll start from 3 and go onward.
Music 3, round 3, question 3.
Round 3, question 3. Josh, can you do the screen? Or Suki, can you do the screen? Thank you.
I gave it the finish that time.
Thank you. Question 4.
Every
Question 5.
Sexy dance.
When you came in the air with and every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I wanna do bad things with you. I'm the kind to sit up in his room, heart sick and eyes filled up with blue. I don't know what you've done to me, but I know this much is true. I wanna do bad things with you.
That is dedicated to everyone who asked for but did not get Josh to take his shirt off this week.
Finale next week.
Okay, shirtless finale.
For me to be
here first. Shirtless finale, season 1.
And last one. I'm going to try to keep things moving because we're at 8:45.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe the world is blind, or just a little unkind. Don't know. Seems you can't be sure of anything anymore.
All right.
And then the last question before we go back is, it was the prime number question exactly. Which was the prime number that was on?
Which question was the prime number question? I will tell you. It was.
Oh, you just had it. It was that screen.
Round 2, question 3.
Chris, this is for you. Nope. We just had it. Where'd it go?
It's round 2, question 3.
Yes.
Round 2, question 3, Chris. That was the prime number one.
Did he see it? Okay.
Well,
Put it in the comments. All right. It's time for our final round, our family, friend, and acquaintance feud. So here's how this is going to work. We are going to ask you a question. You're going to get 2 minutes with your team or whoever you're playing with to brainstorm multiple answers that fit the question. Capped the number of possible answers on the board. So if we say there's only the top 4 answers, you can only submit 4 answers. If you submit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're only going to go through your 1 through 4. We're not going to take anything other than the first 4 answers you submit. So what you're trying to do is come up with what you think the top 4 answers are for the question we're about to ask you. Who is timekeeper?
We all have left.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So Josh is going to be timekeeper. Once I ask this question, time will start. We will have 2 minutes. After I read this question, we have, I think it's top 4 answers on the board. Correct? Top 4 answers on the board. Please submit your top 4 answers to this question. Name a word that starts with chap. C-H-A-P. All right, I'm playing too.
I'm getting a drink refill. I'll be right back.
Okay, you got less than 2 minutes.
And as soon as you are done submitting your 4 words that start with chap, you are welcome to submit your answers early. And now. Do.
Sorry, I'm doing my answers. I feel like this is, oh, that's why. Okay, I misspelled it. Got it. All right, I got my 4 answers. So we're going to give away my 4 answers after everybody's got it. So again, if you have your answers from rounds 1 through 4, as soon as you're done, submit it because we only have about 1.5 minutes left. And then while we give away all of our answers, Suki is going to do some grading. She's going to grade some test scores. And then we are going to figure out who our winner is for the week and see where things stand going into our final week of season 1 of the virtual Big Gay Game Show, season 2 with bigger, better, brighter, badassier games.
It's gonna be bigger, gayer, and more game showy.
Yeah, we're gonna next start in season 2, which starts in 2 weeks. We're gonna be bigger, we're gonna be gayer, and game showier, just like Suki said.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left. I have my 4 answers before we give them away, Josh. So I will show them to you, and then we'll see how many points I got. Suki, did you already see these answers?
I have to see them when I build it out. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Unfortunately, so I did not get to play along with these. Oh, we have so many answers in already. We already have what's 17 less 2? 15.
15. All right. Come on, gang.
Time.
Final call. Submit your answers now. We're gonna give you another 10 to 15 second grace period to submit your answers. Make sure if for some reason you are having issues, let us know. I am not seeing anything in the comments. Don't, Justin, stop trying to lead a revolution about answers in the comments. How dare you?
All right, I have 20 or 21 or so, 21 less 2. All right, I'll be back.
First call. We got last call for alcohol. If you got it, Suki's gonna go on a little bit of a break. Josh, here I'm gonna give you my 4 answers. This is very poorly written. So my 4 answers were chaperone, chaps, chapstick, and chapel. So let's see.
You have a few on there. You have a few on there.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What's the question? What's answer number 4, Josh? Chaplain. Okay. Number 3. Chapter. Okay. Number 2. Chapel. I got it. So that means I would get. If you got the fourth place, you get an amount of points. 3rd place, you get more. 2nd, you get more. 1st place, you get the most. Number 1 is Chapstick! Got the top 2. I'm not mad at that. Chaplin. All right, we are Suki's grading some quizzes real quick, but we are going to go through answers for rounds 1 through 3. So if you've already submitted, if you haven't submitted yet, you're not going to get the points for the last round or anything else going forward. So sorry. Charlie D'Amelio, Lauren Gray, and Zach King. I got this one right. They're on the newest, hottest app, TikTok. I cannot do the TikTok. I cannot. You can't even do Instagram.
I don't know anything about. I would not have known any of those people.
I know. I'm just starting to master like Instagram stories. I was like, you want me to do TikToks? No, I'm good.
And you know from my questions week over week that I still don't understand Instagram stories. I know I post stories for those of you who follow me, but
I know.
I am very technically challenged.
Just take your shirt off. It'll be fine. Question 2. Nathan Drake. I did not know this one from Uncharted.
It is a fantastic video game series, probably one of the PlayStation's biggest sellers, and it's like watching or playing an interactive Indiana Jones movie.
From like, is it first person perspective?
Third person.
Okay.
Person. I'm not good with third person games. Actually, a terrible game.
That's another discussion for another day. Answer number 3. I believe we settled on that Joe Exotic has had 5 husbands. Yes, just the 5. Husbands should be like soft, strong, and disposable. If you don't know what that is, we'll get to the clue. Wait, what was that, Josh?
I said you lure men to their death like a spider with flies.
Flies are where men are most vulnerable. That's right. Number 4. I have a lot of feelings on this because this series ended badly in 2006, and then it came back strong in 2017, and then has proceeded to go. Will and Grace is lagging into the finish line this Thursday. I am going to watch the finale just to see if they can do it any better.
Same.
But I mean, like, it's just also like, it's like how many years later, and it's like now they're like, I don't know. It's so weird, like rewriting all of history, and it's like none of that happened, and who knows? I don't know. Whatever. All right, number 5, our last question in this round. Tom Cruise and Julianne Moore. I did not get this. They were in a movie called Magnolia.
I was going to say, like, Tom Cruise's big line in that movie, he was this motivational speaker, and his tagline is "Respect the cock."
Don't have to ask me twice. I feel like that. Like, what do you want on your tombstone? Respect the cock. Thank you.
Respect the cock. Yeah.
There already is a Sofonda cock. She's out of Toronto. She's brilliant. Anyways, and she has way more followers than me. Odd one out. All right. I knew which one was not a Batman villain because my biggest comic book crush is the Nightwing, formerly known as Robin. When he grew up, he became Nightwing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look him up. Just Google Dick Grayson butt. Dick Grayson butt or Nightwing butt. Trust me. There's a lot there. They say that he has the nicest drawn butt, male butt in all comics. This is a thing. I'm not kidding. It is a thing. There are many.
Robin had a great one in the 60s TV show, too.
Sorry, I just had to take a few moments to blink at you. Let's move on to answer number 2, please. Who did not perform? It's probably because she was busy in her cellar, her mall in her basement. It's Barbara Streisand. She was far too busy. Far too busy. If you do want a show to watch, I forget what it's called. Michael Urie started a show called
Fire and Cellar.
Working in the basement of Barbara Streisand's home, and he did a one-man show version from his apartment, which is kind of cool. So I definitely want to go and watch that if you're a big Broadway fan. Something to do, or if you're an Ugly Betty fan, Michael Urie played Mark on Ugly Betty. So learned something today. Number 3, please. Prime numbers. The way I figured this out was I remembered you add up all the numbers, and if it's divisible If it's divisible by 3, I know that if it's divisible by 3, then I knew that. So I knew everything was, you added everything up and it all added up to 11, except for D, which adds up to 15. So I knew it was divisible by 3. Right?
Correct.
Ting!
I never knew that. That is,
folks.
yeah, I did not retain that from elementary school. So that is very interesting.
It came flooding back when I was watching this. I also took a guess on this because I knew Christine Taylor. So Christine Taylor, she's blonde. She was Melody in Hey Dude. She was the object of both Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn's affection in Dodgeball. She was in Zoolander, and I don't know who she was in Tropic Thunder, but I know she was not in Meet the Parents. It's B.
She appears in one of the like smaller skits within Tropic Thunder. And Sofonda, my friend Amy, my friend Amy, who is playing tonight, hey Amy, actually texted me a picture of Nightwing's butt, and I
told you. Can you just go to the answer slide, Josh, real quick, just to confirm?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. That sounds like B is the correct answer.
I was distracted by Nightwing's butt.
You will go down a rabbit hole tonight, and I don't mean that like, well, that came out wrong, or did it?
Can you see that? It's on my screen.
Yeah, that's the exact image I was talking about.
Yeah. And yes, Christine Taylor, did you say that you might know her better as Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch movies?
I didn't get to that, but yes, she is also Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch movies. All right, clue the movie. Your suspects before you are Miss Scarlet, Mrs. Peacock, Professor Plum, and Mrs. White. In the first ending, Miss Scarlet killed them all. In the second ending, she had help from Yvette. In the second ending, Mrs. Peacock killed them all. And in the third ending, here's what really happened. Mrs. White killed Yvette. I hated her so much. Flames on the side of my face, heaving breaths. Bam. So Professor Plum is who we were looking for. He did not kill anybody. He killed somebody in the third ending, but spoiler, but he did not kill Yvette in any of the 3 endings. So that was our first 2 rounds. Let's move on very, very quickly. We're at 8:59. We're going to get some answers from Suki in just a moment and some placements. Suki, are you all done scoring?
I am all done.
All right. We're going to do some quick recaps. We're just going to play a quick snippet. Now, Josh almost gave me a clue. Oh, because he said this. Yeah, you said it takes you to a specific place, and that specific place would be Westworld. Bam. Just a reminder, Johnny put it up there, our Venmos and also our host bar, Meeting House Tavern Shy, since our friends can no longer work. It's also, if you want to donate to us, if you like what you saw tonight for Choose Your Own Game Night, for myself, or for Meeting House Tavern, we would appreciate it. That's all on the bottom scroll. And then also our next show is next Tuesday, April 28th. It is the end of season 1. Season 1. We're going to move into season 2 after that. Bigger, gayer, gamier. Yeah, let's do this. Well, let's get back to some answers. Round 3, question 2. It's not I Dream of Jackie Cox. It's I Dream of Jeannie. Should know that. If you didn't know that, the sound that I kept laughing at was like, because there was like the gas coming out of like the bottle. It's like,
yes,
it sounded so bad. Question 3.
Oh, you know what? I never fixed it in the answer form. I apologize. I originally had Westworld as question 3. Question 3 was Desperate Housewives.
I was going to say, what the hell? Okay, yeah. That was yeah. So I was like, what? That was Desperate Housewives number 3. We'll move on. We're not going to go back. But that was the correct answer. That was not the correct song.
No, but each week I try to organize these in easiest to hardest as best as I can, and I moved it. Yeah, that's why that's moved. Sorry.
You're fine. Shit happens. This one, if you never saw it, it was That 70s Show. Mila Kunis, Topher Grace, Ashton Kutcher, Laura Prepon, Danny Masterson, when he had a career. Question 5.
Ooh, well, that's not even.
I Want to Do Bad Things to You was from True Blood.
The sexiest theme songs of all time.
It is one of the sexiest theme songs of all time. I agree. That one and Small Wonder. But number 6. I did not know this until she said, "Searching My Soul Tonight." That is Vonda Shepard singing the Ally McBeal theme song. Vonda Shepard actually became a credited character on the show because she was the nightclub singer. And then she was actually in the opening credits starting like season 3. So there you go, Vonda Shepard. Good for you. Obviously, she has a bright career still flourishing. Question 7. This one got me.
Maybe the world is blind.
I didn't get it. I thought it was Family Ties. It's Punky Brewster, which I should have known it because they just released the trailer for the new Punky Brewster reboot, which is coming to the NBC Universal Peacock channel. So I'm like,
and I was kind with scoring and spelling for a lot of things. So do not worry how you spelled Punky Brewster.
I was going to say, I imagine there's a lot of Punkee.
Yeah, it's the giving season. Easter just ended. It's almost Earth Day.
I love how you always find a reason for the season. You always find your good luck
every day.
All right, Suki, why don't we start off with our, let's start off 5th and up. Let's give them a little something.
Oh, good. Yeah. That changes 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There is a tie for 5th place then. With 29 points each, both Spencer Riffick and Booz and Olsen have the lead for that. With 30 points each in 4th place, we have Squirrel Girls and Gays on a Couch. In 3rd place, we have Gunther Cats. In 2nd place with 32 points, only 1 point ahead, we have Nick and Pooter's Lame Adventure in Quarantine. In 1st place, only 2 points ahead with 34 points total, Jody's Quarantine Caused Rona.
Ooh, a little bit of upsets this week. Some of our top people didn't make it to the top, but you know what? Shit happens.
It's easy to get to the top. It's harder to stay there.
Exactly. So if you want to know where you ended up after this week in the standings going into our week 4, or week, is it going to be week 4 or 5? 5.
It'll be week 5 because the first week was like the end of March.
Yes. So if you want to know where you're going to be going into our grand finale for season 1 of the Virtual
90 minutes
Game Show. Say again?
90 minutes.
90 minutes. That's right. So lock it down. Make sure you get an extra bottle of wine. It's going to be a 90-minute show because Over the Top season finale looks, don't you worry, we are working on that. We're going to be over the top, or in some cases, not wearing anything at all. So keep an eye out for that next week. Please join us next week. If you want to know where the scores are going to be, I will repost it. Choose Your Own Game Night is going to post it tomorrow, too, on their Instagram sometime during the day, and I will find it, too. We will also, I would say, like, if you search either one of those, our Venmos on Instagram, you'll also find us on Instagram as well, which is where we're posting most of our stuff. We also post on Facebook as well, both of us. I have a very important question to ask. Suki,
yes.
Josh, did you guys have a good time tonight?
I did.
It was a fun show. I loved it.
And to go back to one of the comments, Matt, you asked about Genie versus Genie. I gave everyone credit for the way they spelled Genie, even though they did it. The only credit I didn't give was I love Genie, because that's not a show.
That's not a thing.
Like, I dream of Genie spelled either way. I could phonetically get it, but I love Genie, unfortunately, is not a thing.
Justice for Balky, Perfect Strangers. I think that would have been a little too obvious, Patrick. But yes, maybe we'll do a little. I think Suki and I should work on a joint drag number next week too. So maybe we'll work on that. We're gonna pod all the stops next week. So This
Or
is the building
just
too.
perform a video and play an old clip.
No, we are not doing
No,
that.
I have a clip. One of my very first Drag Race auditions, or my third one, I shot a music video in my home, which I never posted anywhere. So we'll just use that. My drag's still the same.
No, we're good. No, we're good. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Suki, on behalf of myself, Suki, Josh, we're so glad to be here with you guys every single week. Please tune in to us again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. Or adjust time to wherever you are, if you are elsewhere in the country. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to our friends at Meeting House as well. And thank you to Choose Your Own Game Night for having me. Mwah. I love you guys. We'll turn it back over to Suki to bid you adieu. Mwah.
Oh, thank you all. That was so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to tell your friends, like and subscribe to this video and this channel. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. You know that this is so much fun during this time that we get to bring some new content to the channel to help just have some fun and do it together. So everyone have a wonderful evening and be safe. Take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.